And do you feel safe in Leicester?
It's getting a bit bad.
Did that happen that you end up on the street? And is local council not helping you at all?
No, we're not priority.
You're not priority?
We've got a dog as well.
So who's the priority then?
I don't know.
It's a long wait, it's a long
This guy's
process.
going to help us out, but he wants it.
Yeah, so it's a long process. So life in Leicester, it's all right unless you're on the streets. It's hard when you're on the streets.
Especially now when it's really cold, isn't
It's
it?
really cold. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cold. The dog's not enjoying it. It's a ball ache. I'm not going to lie, it's a ball ache.
And do you feel safe in Leicester?
No, I do not.
Where are you from?
I'm from Poland.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we need to bring the city back.
Dzień dobry, mówi Krysiu, czy mogę rozmawiać o prosić?
Wow, that's a bit, kind of a set, yeah. Just a quick question. We're doing a documentary about Leicester. Do you live here? You local?
Not all the time, I don't.
No? And do you feel safe in Leicester?
Yeah, until night time.
Until night time, yeah? So
Yeah.
it's not a good idea to go out when it's dark?
Not really, no, especially on the Knob Road.
Right, and what would you say is the reason for it?
Just got groups of lads hanging around.
They have nothing better to do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to hang around in big groups, so you never know what they're going to do when you walk by you know, when you walk by them.
I see. And what would you say about Leicester in general? How's life in Leicester?
It's all right, I
Yeah?
like Leicester, yeah,
Yeah?
I was born there.
Yeah? All life in Leicester?
Yeah.
Yeah? And would you swap it for any other city?
I'd sooner if I lived anywhere else, I'd sooner live in Yorkshire.
Yorkshire, yeah?
Yeah.
I see, okay. Well, all the best to you, yeah?
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
Thank
Cheers, bye-bye. Hi up, guys. Is it match day today? Yeah. And quick question for YouTube. How's life in Leicester?
Life in Leicester is good.
Yeah? How long you've been living here?
20 years.
20 years, yeah? So where are you from originally?
From India.
From India, yeah? And do you feel safe in Leicester?
It's getting a bit bad now.
Yeah?
Yeah, it used to be safer, nice.
Yeah. So I'm here because I've watched a lot of documentaries like from the English channels on YouTube that they're saying that there are like no-go areas in Leicester at the moment.
Some areas are bad, yes.
Yeah? And what would you name any of them? Where is like a no-go area?
No areas or high fields or Lees, some like that, yeah.
I see. And so you're from India, and do you remember that big fight over the cricket match a couple of years ago? Yeah?
Yes,
Would you tell me what that was all about?
I think it was India-Pakistan played, and there were some rivals from Pakistan supporters, India supporters.
All right. So it was like a kind of like a football hooligan kind of thing, yeah?
Yeah. So
But
every time
it
they-
escalated really bad.
Yes, yeah.
I see. And at the moment, any tensions between
No, I
Indians
think
and
that's
Pakistani?
forgotten, yeah, it's gone. That's gone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's temporary now.
So what would you say is the biggest problem in Leicester at the moment?
Biggest problem, drugs and
Drugs.
yeah.
Yeah, I see. And the drug gangs like being on the street
Yeah,
when it
robberies,
gets dark, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and how's life economically?
Very expensive.
Very expensive, yeah? But is it still better to be here than in India?
Economically, some you can't compare.
Mm-hmm.
Some things are good, some things are bad. You can't compare two different countries, two different lifestyles.
I see. But at the moment, you staying here?
Yeah.
Yeah? No going back?
No.
Okay, all the best.
Yeah, all kids are born here, so can't leave them.
And you guys enjoying living in UK? Yeah? Okay, I won't take much of your time. Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
go and support the Leicester
thank
City
you.
well. See you later, guys. Moi drodzy, West End, Narborough Road. Znajdujemy się na słynnej już, przynajmniej na YouTubie, ulicy w Leicester, która podobno jest złą sławą owiana. Więc spróbujmy się czegoś więcej na ten temat dowiedzieć. How long you've been here in Leicester?
All my life.
All your life. So how did that happen that you end up on the street?
Well, I've lost my missus. Not my missus. I've lost my parents. Yeah, and I split it with my missus of 6 years that I was living with. Yeah, I've just got with. Is it right to say your name? Stacey. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, hard times.
And is local council not helping you at
No,
all?
we're not a priority.
You're not
And
priority.
We've got a dog as well.
So who's the priority then?
I don't know. Do I like him?
What do they say? What do they say? Who's the priority?
He was waiting on a waiting list.
Waiting list, yeah?
And then we waited till we're high priority, and then they helped us after that. Like it's a long wait, it's a long
This guy's
process.
going to help us out, but he wants it in.
Yeah, so it's a long process. So life in Leicester, it's all right unless you're on the streets. It's hard when you're on the streets.
Especially now when it's really cold,
it's
isn't it?
really cold. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cold. The dog's not enjoying it. it's a ball ache. I'm not going to lie, it's a ball ache.
And do you feel safe in Leicester?
No, I do not.
So what was the worst thing that would you say that you've seen in Leicester happening?
Just at night time, I've seen like girls are working on the street, like get attacked by blokes and stuff like that. I've seen things that I shouldn't really see, and it's not nice.
So what would you say is the reason for it all? Why Leicester is going down?
I don't know really. I think it's
Greed. Because
Greed
it's funny
and
how-
the government.
It's funny how, like, when coronavirus was going about, we were talking about this earlier, they put everyone in hotels and that then, you know what I mean? But now all of a sudden,
We're
you
all
know,
out again,
yeah, we're
yeah.
all out again. Which just goes to show that all they care about is their own safety.
and all they care about is the pay packet at the end of the day. That's all they care about. They're not in this job because they want to help. They're in the job because they want the wages at the end.
I see. So they're not civil servant anymore.
No, they just want to get paid at the end of it. It's like social services. They now take kids off families just like that. Why? Because they have to reach a target every year to get a bonus. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
I see what you mean. Yeah. And what would you say about the fact, because I'm here today in Leicester because I've seen a lot of like documentaries on YouTube, yeah, that the Leicester is getting down and there is
It is.
and before, like a couple of years ago, people would say Leicester is a big success of multiculturalism.
Now you walk everywhere, you walk through town, you see homeless people everywhere.
And what are the roughest areas of Leicester, like no-go zones?
Like Highfields.
Highfields, yeah.
Yes.
But
That
would
is
you
the ghetto.
would you say it's not even safe to go there during the daylight?
No, it's safe during the day. It all depends what you do and what you're doing. So
I see what you mean. So what would you say is the like perspective for future in UK? Where are we all going? Where are we heading to?
we're heading to pot really. We're heading to pot. But I think if we all pull together and we all give our red wobble, we can pull it back together.
That's what we need to think
That's
of,
what
yeah?
we need to do. We can pull it back together and we can bring this fucking city back. You know what I mean?
Where are you from?
I'm from Poland.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we need to bring the city back.
Dzień dobry, mówi Krysiu, czy mogę rozmawiać Agata, proszę, dzięki.
Wow, that's a bit kind of a set, yeah.
I'm just going to speak to Agata, please.
That's great stuff. That's great stuff. Who taught you this?
My girlfriend, from
Right.
Bangkok.
I see. Right, guys, thank you very much for spending this time with me, yeah? And I hope, you know, the situation gets better for you
Thank
guys.
you.
And hopefully the council will eventually start looking, you know, after people and taking them off the street, yeah?
Thank you.
All the best. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Moi drodzy, jak widzicie, no udało się niestety też zobaczyć, niestety bądź niestety, bardzo tragiczną stronę Leicester i tego, co się tutaj dzieje w tym mieście. A już tutaj przede mną, po drugiej stronie ulicy, Spiżarnia Smaków, polecona nam przez jednego z wcześniejszych widzów. Zobaczmy, co się tam dzieje.